where we left off was you guys had just finished your fight with the Baba Yaga, and I believe you had already searched the place. Rag, you opened up that chest and got attacked by the hands. I think one of y'all was looking at the green gem, which is no longer glowing underneath, and you guys collected your items. I don't remember which ones you've already identified though, so I don't know which one I can say the name of. But you got your items.
I think I only identified one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
I think it was
remember.
the
Yeah, it was the Veil
potion.
of Sharpness. No, the Vial of
Yeah.
Sharpness.
Oh,
Or yeah.
the oil of sharpness. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, my bad.
Which I think I gave to y'all, but I'm gonna show it to y'all anyway, so you have it.
Everything else I left as Yaga until I identify it tomorrow.
Mhm. All right.
I wonder what happens if we force someone to drink that.
But I believe you guys have one more sunrise before you can expect your guy Casimir to make it. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to stay in this little hut, or do you want me to pull you to the city?
Do you want to stay in the hut, or do we want to use one of these shacks?
I'll give you the city real quick.
I know we can't use the mansion, because that ghost guy's probably going to attack us every time now.
Remember, all these cottages are dilapidated. There are still quite a few scarecrows hanging up around the place on their stilts. But yeah, you got broken down. Yeah, there's no geodudes right now. But
Yeah, I moved him all the way out of the way.
you got
like, yeah, he's
these
dead.
dilapidated cottages. You got this broken down church with a graveyard in the back, and then you got more broken down cottages over here. You got this open field type of area in the center that's got some scarecrows in various places. What do y'all want to do?
Last time
Did the horse
Callister
die?
poked at a scarecrow, it attacked us.
The horse is dead too. Let me get rid of him.
Yeah.
What happened to the horse?
I got slammed
Yeah.
by a giant moving HUD.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I can't bring Stolen back. I got no diamonds.
Goodbye, stolen.
Well, our
You heard
options
me,
are
man.
plentiful. There's plenty of places to sleep here. Or we can
But
keep
it may
exploring. But I'm very hurt.
be- Maybe not in the open then, but I think most of us can use a rest. I'm pretty.
Yeah, that
Maybe
fight
the
was,
church will be
was not
safe?
gentle.
Yeah, let me give you
I'd
guys.
assume so, but there were some banners for Strahd on that church.
Let me give you this.
Nope. But we can go in there. I was thinking to myself.
So I don't think this will help you any, but you got the mountain ridge on your left with, going upwards. You got the river, and then across the river you see a much larger mountain, very clearly larger than the one on your side of the river.
We could just stay by the river too.
True. I mean, the town is kind of like right here by the river anyways.
So just giving you this overview option here.
Do you want to move a little bit away from the town and rest somewhere a little further down the road?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best or good idea.
So down the road like this way.
I think we want to go closer to where, like, our destination. So, like, because I know we mentioned we are going to go to that the mines up here, I think, or that temple.
Yeah, you were gonna go to the Amber Temple, which Casimir is supposed to be meeting you at the ruins of Bariz to go with you to the temple.
He's meeting us here. Okay.
Okay. Let's camp a little bit outside of this town.
Yeah, I think it's.
Okay. Are you staying on the road, or are you going to go somewhere else, or what?
I think we shouldn't be too close to the road. Don't know what's gonna.
You guys tell me.
I think one thing I do want to do before we leave is free those goats.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, we'll do that first.
We killed the hag, so we can. I think the fence is okay. Well, fingers crossed. Hag. Baba
Curse.
Yaga. Yes.
You have to call every old lady we see a hag, guy.
Oh,
Not
alright,
the best of habit.
Maybe she's just like a witch. You know.
No, I mean she had a giant living tree and was floating around in a skull.
Yeah, that's
A
real
big
witchy.
skull, mind.
Hmm.
It was a giant skull, literally. All right. Yeah. You walk up to the fence, and like I said, it's got the fence post with a skull on top of each one. I'm guessing you wanna just rip at it, MPS.
Uh, yeah. I'll trip
Uh,
at it.
give me an athletics.
17.
All right, with a 17, yeah, you're able to uh, sink your claws into some of the wood and just kind of yank it open, starting to open up a gate. As you do so, the skulls up top do begin howling in unison, almost like a death whistle.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm,
I guess it's just an alarm system.
Fascinating.
I've
I'll
heard of
keep
like
looking.
spells you can set on objects. I didn't know that you could make skulls do it. Huh. I guess skulls are considered objects.
I
Did
think anything that's not alive is
Well,
an object.
did
yeah,
bot
that's what I was.
yeah did
So they're just screaming?
as soon as someone dies outright, they can be considered an object for rules use.
Yeah, you're a corpse.
But they're
Object.
just.
Oh no, this is just in my mind as as rag, not just player wise.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this screaming dissuade me. I'm gonna keep ripping.
All right.
Mm,
Yeah, just you keep ripping up some of it, and you make this big old hole. The goats have moved away from your ruckus, but they do seem pretty freaked out. But after about a minute, the howling will completely stop, and all the skulls will go inanimate.
Oh.
Um, and I'd say you'd easily make like a good 5, 6 foot wide hole at this point.
I want to go pet a goat.
You can roll animal handling. The pet a goat that is actively scared.
Stone. No.
Oh,
Guess if we can have a horse, we can have a goat.
oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna run back to the hut. I gotta go grab my rock.
I'm looking for my modifier. Where is it? It's at the top. Come on.
It's not easy
And now the
finding
tree
a
won't work.
rock about 4 feet in size.
What was it called? A
Oh,
rock friend?
yeah, it was just like a 3 foot size rock, so that a decent size like a mini
Oh,
minion.
the pet rock. You gotta get your pet rock.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Alright, how's that animal handling?
I can't find my character sheet anymore.
Oh.
Okay. 12 plus something.
Plus something. Here, I'll send you your character sheet. That's right.
Plus 1, I think.
I think that's right. But here you go. This is sorry, who's doing the check?
Uh,
Annabelle, right?
Annabelle.
Alright. Animal handling is a +1.
13.
And
I was gonna say, careful, goats bite.
here. You
Get a
go.
good infected goat wound.
Goats
Let's
freaking.
see. They are scared. Reactionary roll. Alright. He is a little standoffish, but ultimately lets you come in and pet him as you make your way in gently.
Just try to calm the animal a little bit. It's okay.
As you do that, the other 6 are going to start charging for the hole. MPS, you going to stay in the way or you going to move?
Nah, I'll step aside.
As you do, the goats are going to run out and they're going to, as a pack, run toward the mountain. So,
Mountain goats.
Makes
Yeah.
Bye, goat friends.
good.
alright.
They'll probably be there when we charge Strahd's castle. They'll be back for us.
Allies, we did our part.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, there we go. Yeah, one by one.
Oh, that's funny.
We need more allies for the fight.
Anything
The
else you
goats
guys
will
want to
remember
do?
this.
Anything you guys want to do here?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, his winery's empty. We killed the Baba Yaga, freed the goats.
Did-
We learned that the statue over there looks a lot like Tatiana, and
Yeah,
well, our friend.
we murdered that guy for the second time. I know we wanted to like wait for him to happen and maybe chat with him again if that was on the table. But
If you need it back, the name was Marina for the person that is the monument
Oh right,
for.
Marina, Irina, Tatiana.
Irina, Marina, and Tatiana. All look very similar.
But now I know what Irina looks like, so that helps.
same.
Alright. You guys said you're gonna go away from the town?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
just a little up the trail, near the river.
Just riverside up the trail. Alright. So like right here, where the little dent is? Little stick out part is?
Sounds good to me. Anybody else?
Yeah, that works.
Works.
Cool. Here I actually got... I finally get to use this. I didn't have it at the ready, because I never get to use this.
We never really camp by the by the water. We're
No.
usually always in the woods.
Yeah, no one ever uses this, so I haven't had a chance to really use it.
Surprising too, considering there's actually a few rivers here.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
a lot of rivers, a lot of lakes.
Let's see. I still got one more third level.
Alright. So I did this to try and keep the size right, but... Alright, you guys make your way over to the river.
You have a map. Amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
no one ever lets me use my river map. Oh. Yeah, I was bringing you all over. We don't need to adjust the size, just know that it is a lot of space.
Gotcha.
Let me go here.
Where do we get benches from?
Logs.
Just say we find like some broken log in the woods or something.
That works.
There's usually some kind of broken stuff around, especially in wild areas.
Yeah, it's just,
Actually,
just imagine makeshift, that's all.
I actually keep them in my pocket as we travel.
Specifically the bench pocket.
Alright,
Yeah.
there you go. You guys gonna be all set up there. And got your little campground.
These will be swimming.
Of course, why not?
As he's doing that, I'm gonna pull out the wooden chair legs and start getting to work on these stakes, or at least attempting to make them.
I'll try to help you. My best.
Any help would be welcome. We use 1 hour, or like, yeah, 1 hour of my long rest to do that. Or if we're taking a long rest, unless we want to just, hang out.
It would be about 3, 4 in the afternoon, and you're be expecting Casimir in the morning, so.
Dice.
Plus, y'all just had like a crazy fight. I imagine y'all want to rest.
Yes. Even with all my spell slots, I don't think I can bring us back to full.
Oh, wrong there.
Nope. Let's see. I don't have woodcarver's tools, so this isn't going to be easy.
Oh, just do a survival check.
Use an axe. Don't cut yourself.
I can't use an axe. I don't have proficiency with it. It's survival. It's an 11.
I got a 7, so
So is that 7 with a D20 or with the? Because the help action, remember we use a bonus die, so
oh,
you don't have a proficiency with survival, so you should be rolling a D4 to add to his D20 roll.
sounds good. Oh, that's a 4.
Hey,
It's a
Alright.
lot better.
So 15. So yeah, you pull it off.
Yeah.
I'd say
nice.
so.
How many would you say would be able to make a, just in one like sitting?
Ooh.
We have like 24 legs right now.
Yeah. How? What were you thinking of making? Like, what was your goal?
I was thinking at least like making half, because that way I can like distribute, or at least get everybody at least 1 or 2. So at least 12.
I'd say you could pull off 12 with a 15. Yeah.
Okay, so bring us 12 wooden stakes.
Each square is 100 feet. Are you just? What are you doing? Flying.
It's the first time he's been around water.
I'm gonna get exhausted if you keep dashing.
Oh, he's
So-
down in the water.
Let's see. I'll give you river dimensions. Hold on.
Okay.
It's too far down. It's not here. It's gotta be.
You
It's a very
Yeah.
large river.
I'll go ahead and
Mhm.
start distributing the stakes out to everybody. Make sure
The
everybody
river
gets
is
2.
actually smaller than what it was on the official Belize map. So, whatever that note means to you.
It means nothing. NPS cannot be stopped. No
The
river too
NPS.
far.
There we go.
Oh. Yes.
All right.
I know
So-
nothing about you, so tell me about yourself.
I like water. And there's no water anywhere besides like right here, I guess.
There's a river that
It makes
goes
me-
through Barovia.
That's by a giant lake. What is he talking about?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and the
I
giant
like-
lake, yeah. But if it helps, the river is, it doesn't have a gradual decline from the edge. It's got a bit of a drop off, about 5 feet. And then underneath that, it's about 10 feet total deep. And it slopes down to a 40-foot depth around the center.
Then I'm definitely hanging out on the edge.
It's a decent sized river. Yeah, you guys will be able to pull yourselves up, I'm sure. I'm guessing, Annabelle, that you doff your armor before you jump in there?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes,
Which would have taken you 10 minutes because you wear heavy armor.
that's why I jumped in after.
Speaking of which, I haven't bathed since I've been here. Probably be a good time to bathe. Seeing as we have a moment of reprieve.
Yeah,
I'm gonna doff everything except for underwear
okay.
and make my way to the river.
Fair
And
enough.
if I start floating down the river, catch me.
Alright. I'll swim down. Trey, is this river flowing? Flowing at all?
It'd be flowing. I imagine it'd be flowing toward the lake, right? Let me look.
Yeah.
If the
Usually how it
lake is
goes,
up in
yeah.
the highlands, then it'd be going westly.
Yeah, see, you guys are by the mountains, which means it'd be sloped away. So, yeah, I'd imagine it's flowing north.
I'll chill down here then. In case.
Ooh, wait, this makes me think different. Might be flowing south. Just by the way it branches off right here looks more like south style.
I'll just lumber here then. So whichever way he goes, I'll be able to save him.
We'll just say north to be easy though.
Oh,
It's a weird place. The rivers keep flowing backwards for all we care.
yeah.
It's a whirlpool. It's Callister, you want to be doing anything? Cal? You there?
I see his thing. He
Yeah, it
blinked for a second.
keeps glowing green for a
Oh,
second.
yeah, sorry. No, I'm here. I was just doing things in the background.
Oh, no worries. Is there anything you want to be doing?
Uh, I guess I'll just work on my arrows because I keep running out of. I've got prepared arrows for when I do the bombs and all that, so I may as well work
Oh.
on those.
Okay.
Yes. I'll go ahead and yell to him. Hey, the oil sharpness is in the bag of holding if you want that.
Oh,
Since you use your bow like all the time.
yeah, but I feel like it's better to put on a melee weapon than a ranged weapon.
Just giving options.
Hmm. Just because it's like what, an hour for a melee weapon, and then like you can only do 4 range weapons, like arrows.
Applying the oil takes 1 minute. For 1 hour, the coated item is magical and has a +3 bonus to attack. It's typically 4 blades and stuff, but if you wanted to put it on arrows, I'd be willing to let you roll to see how many arrows it goes onto, but it still lasts for only 1 hour, so I don't know if I'd use it right now.
Yeah, no, it's better off putting it on a sword or something.
Okay, I'll just.
Oh, aren't we getting a sword to fight Strahd? Do you think?
Yeah, yes, that's why we're going to the temple.
Yeah, but do you think we should maybe save it for that sword?
Maybe,
Probably, yeah.
It'd be a good
Have
idea.
we decided who's gonna use the sword though?
I like my glaive. Someone else can use it.
I don't know how to use a sword.
It should be Strahd. He's
No,
the.
I just told you I don't know how to use a sword.
That's better.
I thought-
Strahd can't fight what he doesn't know is coming. He's
Maybe
lived a very long time, so he's probably seen a lot. There's a very popular saying: "The best swordsman doesn't fear the second best swordsman; he fears the rookie swordsman."
What?
I
Because he doesn't know what the rookie swordsman's gonna do.
uh,
That's why you're the chosen, right? It's all you. I think you're probably the only one that can't use it. I'm pretty sure everyone else can. Daphne, Callister, Brock, and
Yeah.
So you can make the
use
one
it.
guy who
but Annabelle.
is not proficient with swords use a sword.
It makes sense. In a
I can try to
cosplay.
teach you how to use a sword.
I doubt I have enough time to learn how to use a sword for our fight.
Just one quick training montage. Well, I mean,
I don't even have I'm not that strong, right?
have some faith, Drag.
Would anyone like to use the sword?
That's a better question, Alex.
I don't.
That's.
I
love
don't
that.
really want to use the sword.
Somehow got a party
Real.
full of people who don't use swords.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kinda.
I can use it if I want, but like,
We all
Oh.
use them,
Blunt
but
weapons?
NPCs like push him for drag for some reason.
Because
Drag's the
he's
best
definitely
option.
he's the best. Exactly. Oh, you get. Thank you, Daphne. You get it.
No problem. I understand. Abstract thinking.
Thank you. Yeah. See,
Do the
guys.
unexpected.
He'll never see it
He's a vampire. I'm pretty sure he's expecting us.
Yeah, he'll expect
But
one
not
of us to have
you.
a sword, but not exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can't go invisible.
Exactly.
But
Charles
I
a
don't know
really
if you can
tough
see
guy.
invisible stuff. I don't know a lot about vampires.
Okay.
So again, would anyone like to use it?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to, but I'll raise my hand and say I can do it.
We can give it a pole arm. I'd love to use it.
Daphne?
You'd like me
Okay.
to affix a stick to the sword.
That would work. I can live with that one. If it's not a pole arm, I don't want it.
I just don't want to get up all in Strahd's face.
But you would already be with a sword.
Aren't you,
Venus face.
aren't
Are
you
you
gonna
supposed to
be?
be a fighter?
Yeah, she
Aren't you
uses a
gonna be
With a
in
mace?
space anyway?
Yeah, but like,
You just rather
If I
slash
have the
him.
sword,
I mean,
then I'm
bludgeon.
like not entitled, but like I'm kind of forced to like be the one who's.
There was the rumor about the sword going through his heart, and like even killing him with the or his body with the heart wouldn't work. Well, not with the heart, with the sword. So his heart's somewhere in the castle, like we think. So you wouldn't have to fight him with the sword. You just have to stab the heart with the sword. You
Okay.
can still use your mace.
If you can make something to like extend the handle, get a pole arm.
If you find a quarterstaff, then yes, I'll affix it to the sword. But I'm not gonna fully dismantle it because I don't want to disenchant it somehow. I'm only gonna like use a very crude rope and wrap it to the end of the hilt.
It works. Hey, that works for me.
My goodness, I think my smithing skills would come here.
I
Just
can
let
use the sword, but if it doesn't have more damage than my bow, then I'm probably better off using my bow.
I just thought the stronger people would be, not the negative ones. That's kind of where my brain was. But
I thought Cal was
I don't
quite
know.
happy. I thought you two would take it because you guys are so bloodthirsty.
We're negative ones.
Right?
No,
You killed those innocent scarecrows.
they were not
No,
innocent.
but
Yeah,
innocent.
cold blood.
They killed me before. They tried to
Cold
kill me before you guys met me.
So these so you're just gonna assume they're all bad now because you had one bad experience with a bunch of different scarecrows. Are you gonna try to murder every scarecrow?
I didn't poke that one.
Actually, you guys
Okay.
did tell me that you met evil scarecrows before. Had I known, then yes, I would be fully fine with killing them.
Oh,
Oh
well,
no,
now
you
you
No.
should.
know. So now you
Like
don't
I
feel
said, I'm
guilty.
happy to use a sword, but if it does less damage than my longbow, then I'm better off just sticking to range attacks because my longbow does a fair bit of damage.
Okay, are we trying to stick with the idea of me using the sword? Because if this is the case, I need to get training with Annabelle. I don't know how many
Well,
more
you
hours
might
of
not
daylight we
even
have.
have to
If we
use the
see
sword.
the sword and the stats of it are pretty good, then I'm happy to use it.
There you go. So let's
What are you
check
talking
and
about?
It's a,
see
le-
what
Stats?
best
it's a
fits.
legendary sword, Callister. I'm sure he'll be fine.
But
What?
but
Sure.
if you might not have to fight him, maybe you would be better with the sword.
My goodness.
What?
I don't think we
Trained.
should let the squishy have the
You know,
sword. That is,
most of the time in the fight, I spend healing you guys, right?
yeah, I think we need the
Exactly.
healer to do the healing and not holding a very
I have like
powerful sword.
maybe
can-
one or two like strong spells, but most of my spells are built for helping you guys.
Or you can finally take out all your pent up aggression.
Exactly.
How long have we been traveling with this group?
Who you?
Yeah,
What do you mean? How long have you?
Yeah, a few days, a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a couple
I
days.
think so.
yeah, it's been a couple days.
You guys are very trusting of someone you met a couple days ago.
Oh.
I don't think you're too bad of a person.
Yeah,
Enough
I mean, you've literally gone
Circumstance.
down, got back up, and charged straight back into defend us. So that speaks a lot.
Yeah, you fought with us.
but
Multiple occasions now.
Yeah, why not?
As I say that, I'm gonna get out. It's getting cold and I need to dry off. Oh wait,
Hmm.
there we go. That's in the fire.
Well, do you want Strahd dead or not?
Very much so. It's not been fun living here.
So then, it's a good start. We're in the same situation. We want the
I would
same
like
thing.
to see the sun someday.
Like what?
It's clouds all the time.
Ah, I just didn't hear.
Ooh,
Hmm.
Yeah,
that's a
clouds
problem.
and-
Yeah, our friend MPS might turn into a wolf if the clouds move.
Oh yeah, keep forgetting that might happen.
Keep
I
forgetting.
think it is gonna happen if we don't fix it.
Oh yeah,
Might
maybe it's
definitely happen.
Does that even have a name for what you're afflicted with?
transforming. Oh.
Is that above the table ask or?
Oh no, I was just like, as a Strahd. I'm not sure if I would actually know what would it be called as Strahd. I know what it's called as as me, but
Okay,
not Strahd.
just seeing if it was above the table.
I think some people call it puberty.
100%.
Yeah, get big and hairy,
What?
Dude, does Annabelle know what
Yeah.
Lycanism is?
become moody.
Is it like a common thing over you?
Hmm. Would Annabelle know? I don't think so. Your background doesn't say someone who would have been taught that stuff.
Yeah, fair.
Did we
Yeah.
find Annabelle like nearby, like the mountain areas, like where we found the wolves?
Now we found them in the woods, or like a little further up north. We were more closer to Villaki.
I feel like we found like Annabelle's like, or we picked up Annabelle like maybe an hour, right when we were traveling. It's like right after we met Annabelle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She like
You
lived
weren't
in that
there for when
area.
the werewolves attacked us so
Hmm.
rudely as we were resting.
It's very strange. I've not heard of anything like that.
Oh, you got them. We got vampires and werewolves. There's all kind of craziness here.
NPS, the side where you got bit, even after it's healed, it leaves a scar. It's the only attack you have that's left a prominent, still visible scar.
Mm.
Awesome.
That's weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Usually
Yeah.
my magic usually takes care of all that, any scars.
Yeah, I
Freaky.
don't scar very easy, and I shed my scales. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Have you done that since we've all met, or
I imagine it's like a constant sort of thing. They like replace.
Just find
Oh.
random.
yeah?
I thought
I
you
don't
were.
remember seeing him
I
do it
thought
yet.
you were gonna be do what I do in private is none of your business.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I guess it
That's where I thought you were
just
gonna go with
wasn't
it.
obvious.
Instead, you're just like, here and there, here and there.
I'm sure you'll find bits and pieces of me wherever we go.
Just a DNA trail.
Yeah.
That's how Strahd can find you guys.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. That adds up. That adds up a lot actually. Just kind of just find us. There you go. And now you got a reason. I need not to just like have them pop up.
That's fair. He's probably not even using magic to find us.
Then again, this place is like a 20-minute walk to get from one side to the other.
Oh yeah, true.
We are a very diverse group.
Barovia isn't too large.
And you guys came from outside Barovia?
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not sure about Brock, but yeah.
Yeah. Never actually.
I got tricked by the Vishtani.
Yeah.
Told
How
me
did
how
you
to make
know you were from?
some decent coin here. Liars.
Yeah. I just came here with my friend. I'm gonna leave with my friend too. I miss him.
What was his name again? Mr. Edgeworth or something?
Dude,
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Jenkins. My bad. I'm not good with names.
I it just gets. We'll find.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my rock back to life again. Use my third spell slot. My last run for today.
All right.
And have him just walk around as a little patrol dude.
Let me get your little guy.
Hopefully Casimir doesn't kill him. I'll tell Rocky, don't kill the elf guy. You've met him before, or I've met him before. He's kind of gray looking. I just set him outside of our tents.
Don't.
You like gently put him on the ground or you just drop him?
Oh, I mean, he kind of just pops up. I take like a minute and imbue him with some magic, and boom, he's back to life. You can't really see too far, but I can have him like run around and stuff. Like, also, I should know if he dies. Hopefully, if he dies, then I know something's attacking.
That's
Isn't this a little cruel to keep bringing him back to life and just letting him die, bringing him back to life, and killing
It's
him
a
again?
rock. I don't think there's much going on inside.
I think it's the. What is?
You don't
He's
know.
okay. I mean, you want me to call him over?
Well, what makes him? Oh, kitty.
Oh, he has his own little personality. I call him Rocky right now. I mean, I've seen some other people with their own tiny servants in their shops. I want to like let him have his own personality, so I let him do like this little bouncy motion. Although he has no mouth with to speak, he can, you know, he bounces a little bit, kind of like those those old rubber band cartoons you would see. Yeah, it's kind of like a little idle animation for him.
He's got some spray. I like that.
Love it.
Hmm.
Get him
Rocky,
on
do
it.
you like being alive? And as I look to him, I suppose I wouldn't elicit a response. I think it's gonna take some time before he starts, answering anything.
I mean, I
That
imagine
makes
he would give a thumbs up.
Oh,
Yeah, see, he likes being alive. See?
yeah. Do you like it when I bring you
He's
back? That's my
dying.
big question.
I think he'd be inquisitive.
Wait, does that mean I'm not bringing the same Rocky back?
Ah,
Who are you?
no.
Just look to him and I look to him and I'm like, who are you?
Good old Strahd. Making consciousness and throwing it away.
Like, I guess outside of people, when you conjure animals, they feel everything, and they like hurt.
Pretty sure there's
What?
like spirits. Like,
Yeah,
They're Feywild spirits that are called in, and whenever they quote unquote die, they just lose the body and go back to their realm. They don't actually die, but they
but they
feel it.
don't like it. Yeah, they feel it.
Hmm.
Just
That's sad.
it's really
And would you,
sad. It's so bad.
since Rocky's a construct, would you say he's from what's it called then?
Which one is this again?
He's a tiny construct.
Tiny.
So
It's a tiny servant, right?
yeah, tiny servant, and it said technically he's a construct, so that would make him like immune to poison and junk. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure constructs come from a different realm. From trying to remember, is it law or is it control? I'm forgetting the name of it. It's like one of the ones that's order, not like chaos.
So this one is not a creature coming in. So you touch a tiny non-magical object that isn't attached to another object or surface and isn't being carried by another creature. The target animates and sprouts little arms and legs, becoming a creature under your control until the spell ends or the creature drops to 0 HP. And then you can see the stat blocks. There's nothing in there that says it's from anywhere or anything. You are literally just animating the rock, and then it goes back to being a rock.
Ah.
That does not mean it keeps memories. That does not mean it keeps feelings. That does not mean it keeps anything.
So it's a different Rocky.
You'll see me cry a little bit.
Sorry.
don't worry,
I
Drag.
thought I was
That
bringing
means
back the same Rocky.
you only killed your friend once.
It's been 3 times. Keeping count.
3 different times with a different friend.
Yeah, that's better, right?
Once.
Okay.
Like the
Oh
same
man,
guy
he's
over
only
and over.
alive
That's
for
pretty
about
cool.
3 or 8 hours, so.
That's probably even worse, right? Like you get spawned into existence, just like you're gonna fade in like 8 hours.
Lifetime of
That's probably
mosquitoes,
terrifying.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
So they get what, 3 days? It's the same difference.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do in the evening?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hand out the steaks. Everybody can get 2 for now.
Did you cook them?
Oh no, the wooden steaks that we made.
Oh, wooden steak. Okay, I was like,
My bad. No, I didn't cook any food. I was busy making stuff and bathing.
yeah, that's why I was like, wait, when did you cook?
I was like, I didn't cook. Well, somebody else wanted to.
We have horse.
Horse?
Not the dead horse in the town.
A horse.
Stolen.
Oh my god.
Got toads.
Oh my god. I guess I'd prefer the toads than stolen.
Oh, there's the wolf steak. Oh, not the wolf steak. The pounds of wolf meat we have in the bag. If anybody wants to cook that.
I
I
think
still
that's
have a
probably
box of toads.
Are we gonna cook the toads or
toes.
Toads.
Toads.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
toads?
Toads, and I'm like so concerned.
Y'all
Yeah, like,
got some toads from the hags multiple days ago that you have
those
just
are dead.
kind of left in a box
Yeah, they're
thrown
super dead.
into
I
a bag of holding,
Oh,
which
I
they were
fed them
alive.
once and left them be.
which the bag of holding does not have oxygen inside of.
Oh,
So,
Does it not?
It
no.
doesn't.
Oh
No,
no.
they're super dead.
Yeah, they
Well,
are.
because it's not oxygen, things shouldn't spoil, right? There's no
Uh,
yeah,
bacteria growth.
yeah, that's true.
is oxygen the cause of spoiling?
Normally.
Well, bacteria. They probably
And
Yeah.
bacteria needs oxygen.
Yeah, I was thinking it's more bacteria, and the bacteria's in there. Bacteria doesn't breathe.
Doesn't it though?
It
Would give out,
does.
but
Yeah.
let's say,
Hold
but
on.
like dead things would give
Does
off gas.
Doesn't almost
bacteria
every
need
For
living thing
instance,
I
dead
mean, it's
toads.
probably similar to like vacuum sealing something or like pickling it.
Um, pickled frog toads.
I mean, if I flip it up inside out, we'll just pop it real quick and we can see what's all in the bag.
They generally
Mm.
do better with oxygen. Huh.
Oh, so this is gonna be gross.
We
Let me
still
open
have
it.
options. We don't have to eat the toads.
I should probably get rid
Yeah, I
of the
guess just
toads.
chuck the toads away then.
Whose were these? I forgot. Like, who picked these up?
I did.
Y'all took it for the hags, yeah.
Remember, we took some muffins. I forgot all about the toads.
Yeah, you still had
I
those
picked up
pastries
toads.
as well. I think you still had like
That's also
3
where I
of
got
them.
flour from.
I remember I ate one of them. Somebody else want one.
I also had one.
That's two.
Yeah.
And then you got sick.
Oh, I
Or-
ended up passing
right?
out. It was like some
Yeah.
kind of sleepy thingy. Maybe there was something else going on with me. I don't know.
Well, I'm okay without the pies
Just
cakes.
So y'all pulling
toss
those frogs out?
Yes,
pull
I
them
gotta
out.
throw the frogs out. I'm trying to find it in the
Toss it
list, but I'm
over.
having trouble.
As you pull the frogs
I
out,
don't
the
know.
air just smells putrid. It's
Mhm.
clearly coming from the box, which is silent.
No croaking at all.
No, it won't be in your bag of holding list. It's in my inventory list.
Oh, okay. That's what
Oh,
I'm looking at the list on the Strahd notes and I couldn't see it.
that's also dark.
Okay, so what are you doing with your nasty box of dead frogs?
We can use it for fish bait.
I think
I haven't had fish
Was
in a
that-
while.
Probably some catfish in there. I
Was
don't
that
know what.
good?
But do you guys want to touch the frogs, or
I wonder if there's any river monsters here. There's all kinds of monsters here.
we have other meat that we can use as bait? I'm sure. Or...
I am the river monster drag. These are my.
You said
Yeah.
Heisenberg. I am the one who knocks. Type thing.
NPC.
Ambius is what?
The one who splashes.
Oh. But yeah, I take the box of frogs out. It smells horrid. And yeah, you can get your wolf meat out as well. The wolf meat seems to be in decent condition. So if you guys want to cook that up. I don't know if you want to cook it with your nasty box of frogs next to you.
Where's the river leading towards?
We said it's going north, so toward the lake that you guys came from. Like way long ago after Valaki got attacked.
Oh, the one with the dude sitting in it. It looked very ominous.
I wonder what that guy's story was.
He's probably dead.
I wonder if he's still there. Yeah.
He's probably there.
Where's Impius?
I'm
Is
right.
this box heavy enough where if I just chucked it in the river, it would just drop to the floor, or would it actually float and be carried?
I mean, most boxes back then were wood floats, so I'd say it would float
Mm.
unless you put water inside of it.
You want to bury him?
Yeah, we can bury them. Anyone have a shovel still?
I can just tell Rocky to start digging. I'll send him out here somewhere. Tell him
Okay.
to start digging a hole.
I was about to make
Doesn't
you
have to be too
roll
big,
for
right?
funny. No, that's just a box of frogs. I don't know if you want to keep the whole box though. Box is tasty.
What could we use the box for?
But
I don't know. Better getting rid of the box.
I'd say 2 feet deep Should be
I could clean it
plenty
still.
enough.
All right, do you want to dump the frogs in, or you want to keep the box?
The box should probably go.
I just touch the box real quick and press the digitation, and there, it's clean.
Okay. Well, no,
It's
The
it's
box
still
is
in
clean.
there.
The
still
frog's
got.
corpses, not so much.
They're still in there, so you guys haven't dumped it yet. Are you doing the whole box, or are you just dumping the frogs?
Wait, can I clean frog corpses? All I did was clean the box. Gal, so they're your frogs. It's your decision.
I mean, I really don't care. It's,
Okay.
I have no attachment to the box or the toads
You
whatsoever.
Then why is this
didn't even
taking so
teach
long?
them.
Quite clear. Quite
Yeah,
clear.
this is a lot of mental effort just to get rid of a box of dead frogs.
Alright, just dump it.
Oh my god. Yeah, just gonna dump the frogs.
Alright,
Give me the box, I'll clean it up.
alright. You dump the frogs, the little Geo guy, he buries it, and Zreg, you can have the box. Who's cooking up the wolf meat?
I guess Brock can do that.
Okay,
And I'll do it.
you roll his survival.
Oh, Brock.
Alright,
Yeah, I also
Brock.
You heard Brock.
just turns back into a little servant.
16 total for Brock's survival, yeah. We'll say Brock comes over and cooks the meat up for everybody.
Oh, sweet.
Anything else anyone wants to be doing?
Think so.
No? Well then we'll fast forward and say that he cooked the meat just fine and was able to give everyone plenty of meat to eat for the evening. And after Brock eats his, he's gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think I'm probably also gonna chill out until it's bedtime.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
4 hours.
Alright.
I'll stay up and take first watch with somebody else if they want.
I'll help take first watch.
Thank you.
Alright, Callister and MPS taking first watch.
Wait,
I was Rag.
wait,
Zrag,
aren't you
two
like
group.
super injured?
yes. Zrag, you are not looking great.
No, I could go to bed, yeah.
Just go to bed. I mean, I think I can handle this. I got pretty good perception, so it's like and if I got my shield, I got advantage too. So
Alright,
I'm
Alright.
pretty
I'll let you know if I
lively.
feel Rocky die again. I'll call him Rocky the Third for now.
Rocky
Yeah.
the Third.
He'll last for a little while, so we'll say he's running around for now. Annabelle, you staying up or going to bed? Stepping away? I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the AFK tent. Alright. Alright. Cool. So, Daphne, Zrag, Annabelle, Brock, and MPS are all taking their long rest, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take the
Yes.
second watch.
Okay. Alright. Good news is, over this evening, you guys are gonna level up.
Hooray!
yeah,
Heck yeah.
So let's start with, let's go into level 8, so everyone gets the same thing, unless you multi-class. I don't know if we have a multi-classer here. We do.
yeah,
So,
you do.
we'll get to you in a second. But everyone that's going level 8, it's easy. Take a feat or you take 2 points. So starting with Zrag, I need you to roll a d8 plus 2, please.
Gotcha. Oh, that sucks. I got a 3. It's 1 plus 2.
I don't take 1s on health. Go ahead and re-roll it.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh, that sucks. Okay, it's a 4. That's a little better.
4
7.
plus 2, should be plus 2, not 3.
Oh, 2, my bad. 6.
Alright, so 6, that brings you to 73
There we go.
for your level 8 health. And then are you taking 2 points or are you going to take a feat?
Oh. I better just take 2 points. Bring me up to 20 finally for intelligence. And put.
I was going to say you could
Oh.
always take a feat that gives you +1 in intelligence, so you get that and...
Oh. Right. Can I get back to you? Let me look at the
Yeah,
list of
I'll
feats.
circle back to you.
Thank you.
Empius, going to level 8. I need you to roll a d12 plus 3, please.
I think I'll just take 7. That's alright with
7.
you.
So 7 plus 3. So that brings you to 89. Very
Hell
solid
yeah.
level 8 health. And now you're taking 2 points or a feat.
I think I'll take a feat, and I will also be getting back to you with that.
Alright,
Decision.
Daphne, your turn. Level 8.
Um,
I
yep.
need a d8 plus 4 from you.
10.
Alright.
The highest I've rolled.
That brings you to 80 health for level 8. Very nice.
Mhm.
And 2 points or a feat.
I was gonna do the 2 points for Dex, but
You can do 2 points for Dex if you want. So 19 at Dex, bringing your modifier to 4. Alright. That makes your Dex saving throw. And you have a ring of protection. So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus the ring, 8. Alright.
sweet.
Your acrobatics is also 8. Your... Let's see here. Sleight of hand is 4. Your stealth is 4. And then all of your attack stuff goes up to +7 to hit. Your rapier and longbow go up to a +8. And then the damage should be +4 for everything, except for the rapier and longbow, which will be +5 to the damage.
Okay.
I believe this also affects your DC, so hold on. Monk. 8 plus, oh no, that's plus your wisdom modifier, so the DC stays the same. 8 plus 3 plus 3. Okay. You have 8 key points now. Just double check. Anything else? Yeah. D6. Yeah, everything else is the same. You took 2 points. Alright, we're good with you. We'll go over the Annabelle real quick. Annabelle,
Hello.
I need a D10 plus 2, please.
6.
Is that with the plus 2? I'm not looking at the
Yep.
roll. Alright, 6. That brings you to 54 for your health. Not the greatest, but that's okay. Are you taking 2 points, or are you taking a feat?
I'm taking a feat.
Another feat. Okay. Do you know which one?
Yes.
Okay.
Telekinetic.
Telekinetic?
Yes.
Alright, and that's the
Gonna
one you can move stuff, right?
yes. I'm gonna say it's like an expansion of the Fey thing that I had.
Alright, telekinetic. Are you increasing your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1?
Hey, got a phone call. Intelligence.
Alright, that changes your intelligence modifier to a -1 instead. -1. Alright. So your Arcana is a -1 now. Your History is a 2. Investigation is a -1. Nature is a -1. Religion -1. Alright, not sure that affects anything else, so save that. Alright, you learn Mage Hand. You can cast it without verbal or somatic components, and you can make the spectral hand invisible. If you already know this spell, it ranges 30 feet. Well, you don't. So, as a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must make a strength check. Alright, let me put this next to telekinetic. Your DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus the ability modifier of the score increased by this feat. So 8 plus 3 minus 1 is 10 for the shove feature. Okay, and a creature can willingly fail that. Alright, last whoop is Callister. Well, what level are you taking?
Definitely monk.
Alright, level 5 monk.
Finally get an extra attack. Jesus.
Extra attack. Stunning strike. Your martial arts brings your unarmed fighter to a 1d6 damager. So you up a die. You now have 5 key points. I need a d8 plus 2, please.
8.
8 total brings you to 70. Save.
Oh wow, I have less health than Drag.
Oh my god, what?
Guys, calm down. Annabelle has 54. Let's not complain.
What happened? How did she have 54 health?
I roll bad.
Her dice are doing their damnedest, alright? Oh.
Well, dice aren't always in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it's health.
Yeah, that 4 did not help.
Alright, but yeah, that gives you extra attack and stunning strike, 5 key points, and your health increase. Alright, Impius, Zrag, you guys pick your stuff yet?
I did.
Okay, Zrag, what you got?
I picked observant, so
Observant.
and I chose my intelligence to go up by 1, bring me up to 20 finally.
Observant. Alright. Alright.
Can read lips of a language I know, and
Speaking language, no, you
plus
can interpret what it's saying, reading lips, and then you get +5 to your passive perception and passive investigation. So, alright, that brings your passive perception to 15. Okay, your intelligence goes to 20, maxing it out, making the modifier a 5.
nice.
Alright, your saving throw is now an 8, right? You don't have yeah. Alright. Your Arcana is now 8. Your History now 8. Investigation now 8. Which means your passive, by the way, is 20 for investigation. So,
Jesus. So passive investigation, just like when I pass over a room, I just like will look over it with just a natural 20.
yeah,
Well,
like
not natural 20, but
you know how sometimes I don't make you roll to tell you what's in the room, I just tell you?
yeah.
Yeah. Because your passive investigation.
8.
Yep. And then, yeah, 5 for nature and 5 for religion. Oh, that affects your spell attack bonus is now a 10, and your spell save DC is now an 18. Guaranteed hits practically. Oh, I almost forgot. Callister. No, Daphne. No. Oh, I didn't forget. I guess it's just you, right? Don't forget that you get to learn. I think you gain a spell slot. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, I think I gained one more. What's it called? Is this 8th level? Right. Yeah, one more 4th level.
Class, page 1. There we go. 4 cantrips. Yeah, you get a second 4th level spell slot.
Nice.
Which means you should be able to. You should be able to. So you can. What did I put down? How many can you prepare?
Spell slot.
When you gain level in this class, you can choose one spell you know and replace it with another spell. Yellow. Yeah, so you learn. Okay, yeah, that's right. Your spells don't change every time you rest.
Yeah. I can only change one if I wanted to when I level up.
So you gain one and you can change one. So
Uh,
yeah. Cool.
Fabricate is real tempting.
Um,
I have the updated character sheet.
Yeah, I got you. Second. NPS, did you pick?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I think I might just.
I would think you would go slasher.
It's either that or Pole Master maybe. I do like my sticks.
You said it, not me.
I think for now, yeah, I think I'll just go Pole Arm. I don't really need the ASI increase from Slasher because I have my gauntlets of Ogre Strength,
Was
so
that
it's kind of
Polearm
wasted.
Mastery?
Master.
Polearm Master. Oh, you don't get the +1 to your strength though.
I have the gauntlets of Ogre Strength. I think my strength is only.
Oh, if you have the gauntlets, you can't boost your strength. That's right. Yeah, you do have the gauntlets. Okay. Alrighty.
I'll just go with that. Pole Arm.
Okay. Let's see.
Um,
Great Weapon Master and now Polearm Master. When you take an attack action and attack with only a glaive via the other, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon. The attack uses the same ability modifier as the primary attack. Weapons damage die for this a d4 and bludgeoning. While you're wielding the glaive, other creatures provoke opportunity attack from you when they enter the reach you have. So when they
Yep.
come at you, damn. All right,
Mm-hmm.
cool. That is threatening.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Anyone got questions on their level up?
yeah. Can you was there the monk DC? I think I that changed too. I missed.
Your monk DC.
Is it that's what it was? Or was it my armor class? I can't remember which
No,
one.
it was your key based DC.
Yeah, that's it.
It should be
And that
four.
changed.
Yeah, it should be 14.
Oh, so it didn't change. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I heard.
Because it's your wisdom modifier. That was what we realized. So
Okay, yeah.
okay,
Sounds
cool.
good.
All right then. With everyone leveled up, you guys did have a nice calm night, and we'll put everyone in a resting thing. Who was taking the last watch?
Oh, me.
Daphne, right?
I can also help.
Sounds good.
Don't you need a full Full long rest, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Alright.
Then
I mean, you can wake up and
I
be the
don't.
first one out if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead. You guys just see Impius laying out by the fire. That's just embers at this point.
Usual.
Impious in his natural habitat.
Did you guys want to do anything in the morning real quick or no?
Nothing.
I think we're just waiting for what's it.
Alright. Well, while you guys are getting up and starting to gather your stuff together again, you do hear the sound of some soft padded footsteps begin to approach. And not long after, you see Casimir walking up to your campfire area. Oh, you guys are pretty close to the trail. You know, we could see you pretty easily, yes?
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
I'd say by this time everyone's starting to wake up. Oh, and let me go update everyone's tokens with their new health. Almost forgot to do that for you. Alright, Zrag.
Jesus.
You good?
Um.
Nah, just so in pieces rolling. I go roll 20 loves, and he gives it so many nat 20s.
Oh.
I am chosen.
What are you even rolling for right now?
Just checking. I did that right. Set up properly.
Anything that wastes a nat 20 is done right.
Don't worry, I'll get more. Worthy.
I am the opposite of worried about that.
Just ends up taking my 4th level as watery sphere.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was taking my
Water
next.
Sphere for your 4th level spell.
Yeah, and I can't think of anything to swap out, so I'll just stick with what I got.
Alrighty. Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Doppelgangers. Oh, I'm just so glad I have an extra attack. This one thing, I'm just.
You already do crazy damage. You're gonna do even more now.
Yeah.
Well, Casimir's gonna look at those who are up and he's... Well, I'm glad I caught you guys before we go. I would love to let you guys know of the route that we're gonna be taking. And then also, I think you should know about the temple before we actually go and head there.
What are you? What's that?
You think of a hug?
He'll go to the other side of the campfire to look at all y'all while he's talking. So, what of the temple do you already know?
I think only what you told us, that it's really dangerous. Wouldn't be safe to go to if we weren't unprepared.
I see. So you haven't learned much about it other than what I've told you? Well then,
I think there was also some. I'm not sure. I think somebody mentioned there may be Strahd's like people in there too.
that is a probability. He, with his ability to travel around this plane of Barovia, I'm sure he's sent people wherever they need to be in all sorts of nooks and crannies. He's been around for a few hundred years. Can't imagine he hasn't explored every inch of this land by then.
Yeah, we've gone through half of it, and we've only been here for like a couple weeks, if that.
Yeah.
Yes, well, just so you know exactly what we're getting into. See, the Amber Temple. It was believed that a secret society, they were good aligned wizards. They originally built the Amber Temple in the Balanok Mountains more than about 2,000 years ago, according to legend. They needed a vault in which they could contain evil vestiges, remnants of the dead and malevolent entities. They had captured and the hoard forbidden knowledge that they had assessed. So, with that, they dedicated the temple to the god of secrets, whom they trusted to keep it hidden from the rest of the world until the end of time. But unfortunately for the wizards, even the will of the god couldn't prevent other evil creatures from learning the temple's location. The wizards were forced to guard the temple themselves and to keep the secrets from falling into villainous hands. The evil forces that were imprisoned within this temple eventually did corrupt these wizards, turning them against one another. You see, the wizards were dead and gone long before this evil archmage named Exathanter arrived at the temple. He is the one who breached the temple's wards, spoke to a vestige trapped in amber, and discovered the secret to becoming a lich. After his transformation, this lich took over the temple and turned the skulls of its previous defenders into some sort of abomination to help defend the temple for himself. He then took it upon himself to watch over this temple, not to hoard its evil secrets, but to share them openly. Meanwhile, the evils within the temple fed on each other, growing in power. It's said that Strahd found the temple seeking immortality, and Exothentor sensed that he was a man of destiny, as he would put it. This evil power in the temple felt something much stronger, though, a darkness that eclipsed their own. Strahd communed with these evil vestiges and forged a pact with them. The That's when Strahd later murdered his brother Sergei. It was the pact that sealed with blood. Strahd transformed into a vampire, and the dark powers turned his land into a prison. You see, it was the temple's forces that were believed to have caused this whole abomination that is Barovia's damned state. It's believed if that's the case, then Strahd has returned to that temple several times to learn of new magic, find means to escape this fate, but I would doubt the Dark Powers have any intention of giving him up. These recent years have been rather difficult for the Lich Exathanter. His body and mind must have started falling apart at this point, cast to the side for the love of Strahd that these dark powers have given. So we can expect a lot of evil in the atmosphere, if not in those that which lurk within. Do you have the mental fortitude to thwart these powers when they attempt to give you your immortality?
I don't know. I haven't tried that
Yeah.
yet.
I mean, I don't know.
He'll
I mean, not
gesture.
dying is kind of nice, but
He'll gesture
I
to
want to
the
live forever.
clouds above and the choking smoke wall. Does this seem like a place you'd want to spend any immense amount of time in? Never to
No.
leave? Watching your brethren and friends fall before you?
No.
Probably not.
Well,
That
I'm trying to
is
start a business, so I don't want to live forever.
that is the promise of immortality. You can't let these dark forces lure you away from your goal.
okay. No
Mhm.
dark will be obeyed.
Well, I wanted to make sure you all knew what you were getting into. It's not going to be easy going in there, but if the powers that be are within there, then certainly there are magic items, things that could aid us in our battle against Strahd. I've got quite a few people in Valaki right now working on putting together a makeshift army for our battle against Strahd. There's still the people of Barovia that I must speak to, but I wish to give you all this, and I think I'll part with it now. And he'll pull out the sun sword off of his the whole sheath coming off of his shoulder, and he'll hold it with two hands, the sword inside of its sheath. The sun sword. I said I'd give it to you when the time came, and after the temple, it will be time. But I have things to do, and so I wish to give it to you now. Who will be handling the sun sword? A key element to defeating Strahd.
Yeah, I think we all agreed Zarag was gonna do it.
Oh my god. Gods, I swear.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Want me to identify it?
For what?
Yeah.
Actually, oh wait, no, wait, could
You
In
know
front
what
of
it
us?
is.
oh yeah, yeah, I don't know what this, yeah, my bad. I could just ask him
What
too.
is
Like,
this?
how powerful is this sword or whatever?
I got it, Drag, don't worry.
Okay. Just attune to it.
He's
Okay.
going to look over at Zrag, and I presume he can handle it, but I imagine someone of your talent would be more fitting. He'll gesture to Annabelle,
Oh.
Mhm.
who is
Hello?
muted and maybe not knowing it. Or maybe stepped away and got called out on the spot.
Oh, wow, it's a weapon. Oh, okay, I like that. Bilingual,
Yeah, totally.
biclassal.
You guys are trying to force me into multi-classing into a fighter.
It's a little
No,
late.
no, no.
I was
Only
gonna say,
NPCs
like
are
a
trying to
level 1
force it on
fighter is
you.
not gonna be much help here.
Let me see how much of this does it tell you. Oh, it gives you everything. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you can use
I
it
won't
too,
read it
Daphne,
all
without any context. For the most. Without any consequence at all.
Mm. Annabelle, are you there or no?
Yeah, I just tend to get
Oh,
knocked down. I just thought it would be better if someone's that
Just
doesn't
don't
get
get
knocked down.
beat up. So
It's hard, okay?
just don't block with your
Can't help it.
face. Block with like your arm.
But I like blocking with my face. It's fun. But
It's not good for your teeth, Daphne. There's no dentist in this whole town, so maybe don't do that.
actively has no teeth.
To make it simple, it's a +2 weapon for both attack and damage rolls. It deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. And when it hits an undead target, it deals an extra 1d8 on top of the regular 1d8 or 1d10 if you two-handed. You can light the blade up, and it'll light up like a torch for 15-foot radius. And it does have the finesse feature, which means you can use your dex modifier if you'd like. So
Nice.
Daphne, you could
Oh,
take it too. Really, anyone could take it.
okay.
oh
Especially
well,
drag.
Casimir just said
Why
Annabelle,
not?
so we're kind of waiting on Annabelle.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, you guys do have time to figure out who this would be best in the hands of. So I just trust that you'll take care of it. And he'll hand it to Daphne.
oh, cool.
You can put it away for
Got
now,
it.
and you guys are, well, capable and comfortable with your equipment as it is. And so, feel free to use that on your way to the temple and within it, but we must make sure the Sun Sword is available for the fight at the end. Now, to get to the mountain, we do have to be on the roadway. And I didn't mind meeting at Burez because there's a nice sloped path that will take us upside of the mountain, but we will have to cross Solinka's Pass. It's a pass that's no one has really crossed over without Strahd's permission, of course. And so we can expect there to be some sorts of problem when we get there. But I said I'd guide you to the temple, and so I shall. And then once we get there, I will be heading out to speak to those in Barovia. I hope to have a fitting army to at least distract them long enough for you to get inside of Ravenloft. Have you all found that third item you spoke of?
Did we?
Anyone can respond.
I think we determined that the third item might be in the castle itself.
I did fear that. You see, I've been thinking on it. You did tell me the clue. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was. Actually, I should look at these notes because I have it better up here. Or I don't. Maybe I did at one point. I'll delete notes. Where'd it go? Okay. You said it was the one with an evil tree that grows atop a hill of graves where the ancient dead sleep. The ravens can help you find it, look for the treasure there. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the one.
I see why that would have led you to Yesterhill. That does seem like the place that would be. But I think your friend is correct. I do think it's inside of Ravenloft. You see, the ancient, while that is a burial ground over at Yesterhill, it's not quite ancient. What I would consider ancient would be, well, Strahd's parents' tomb, which is within the Ravenloft. You see, he has a crypt or few in there where he likes to bury his most noble servants, and most notably, of course, the tomb of King Barav and Queen Ravinova is inside. It would be on the Queen's, well, body at this point, if it were the last item. Follow the ravens, and a raven was her favorite of all the creatures. Something about their freedom and darkness. But if that's your final item, and you need to follow the ravens, then perhaps it's following the one who loved the ravens. Within the crypt, there are plenty of trees within Ravenloft's grounds, so perhaps it just references one of those.
Okay. Queen's body.
Gotcha. Bird tree.
Or desecrate even more corpses.
That's not the only body we gotta search
We
for.
didn't do. Did we do that before?
Like the question, like you stopped yourself to question if we did. That's something we would almost definitely do.
I wasn't for it the first
Well,
time. Or. mm,
But this means our fight with Strahd will be nothing more than a diversion until you find your last key item.
Yes.
Once it all begins, you'll be rushing inside. But I'll be having a word with those in Barovia, and we'll be sure to set up a plan. We've already got a plan in place for those from Velaki, which include quite a few faces that you even might recognize. But once I get those in Barovia on board, and we can go over the plan before we head to Ravenloft. For now, we should go ahead and head out while daylight is strong.
okay.
Sounds good.
simply grab some rations and let's be on our way.
Options.
Still too close. Get out of here.
Break that.
Alright. Alrighty, guys. Anyone have any questions on any of that information, lore drop?
I got nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Either.
Zerag, did you want to identify the other two items that you have not identified yet from the Yaga?
Oh, yeah. Let's go and get those. Notes. Here we go. Oi.
It was a pipes and a stone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, go ahead and get these two identified as we're making our way.
Okay. So the stone is a stone of good luck. While this polished agate is on a person, they gain +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. It does require attunement. And then the other one
Oh,
are a set of pipes of haunting. You have to be proficient with wind instruments to use the pipes. They have 3 charges. You can use an action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature within 30 feet of you that hears you play it must succeed on a wisdom save or become frightened for 1 minute. If you wish, all creatures in that area that aren't hostile toward you automatically succeed on the saving throw. A creature that fails the saving throw can repeat it at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on itself on a success. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw is immune to the effect of the pipes for 24 hours, and then it regains 1d3 expended charges every day at dawn. Speaking of every day at dawn, the Glimmering Moonbow, Coin of Talent, and the Golthius Staff are all recharged. How much of the Golthius Staff have we used? Who has that?
The what?
Golthius Staff?
Not me. I have my own little
No.
tools.
What the heck is that?
where's the
I don't know.
Golfy stuff?
I wrote it down, which means someone has it.
Was it somebody in our party that may have left?
What
Is
does
it
it do?
rock?
You know what? It may have been someone who left.
Mm.
The druid?
Oh, possible.
Golthius Staff.
What does it do exactly? The Dolphia staff?
It's
Spongy.
definitely not one of my items. All my stuff is like homebrew.
That's not ringing any bells for
Made
me
from a
either.
branch. Oh, it was a branch of the
Mhm.
Golthius tree that y'all took a while back. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think any of y'all still have that. I think you sold it or something.
Oh, sounds right.
Okay, well, we'll just move on with that.
Mm.
Anyways. Yeah, your stuff is good. Alright, but yeah. He is going to lead you guys to the backside. Hold on, let me focus ping it. Alright. He's gonna take y'all to the backside of Bariz, and you're gonna find this like it's like a long slope that like kind of winds a little bit but goes up the mountain pathway. And you guys can get up about 200 feet over the trek going up this slope. Oh. And he'll just keep guiding you on this little area before, like it's pretty cold here already because you're up 200 feet toward a mountain. You can see about 50 feet up, you can see like the start of snow on the mountain that's on you, that you're on, as you guys make your way through here. And while he's guiding you guys, he's just gonna say, I hope you all are ready for some cold weather. The temple is within a mountain, so you could expect quite the chill.
Ooh. Who wants the ring?
Mm.
It's not gonna make it any not colder, but I don't know if anything's gonna do cold stuff to us.
You're talking about the
Ring?
Stone of Good Luck?
What ring?
No, I have a ring of cold.
All right.
Oh,
Remember
like
at the
cold.
fair I won it before Valaki got destroyed.
I'm guessing you say that out loud, right?
Yes. Asking
Right.
anybody if anybody wants it.
As you do that, he'll look and he'll say, I'd be willing to trade for my ring of warmth. It'll keep at least one of you warm at all times.
Alright.
Before the
I'm down
battle,
with it.
I'm willing to switch back as well. No worries for me.
That's okay with me. I mean, it's my ring anyways.
Yeah.
I was just asking anybody else.
Oh, you want, yeah. You're gonna.
Alright. He'll swap your ring of cold resistance for a ring of warmth. Just a flat of what the warmth does. You are unharmed by temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And you
Oh,
still
wow.
have resistance to cold damage.
Ooh, dang.
Huh. Nice.
Is it in attunement still?
Well, the question I should have looked at.
Because I never attuned to that ring, so I was like, oh, I just kept it in my
Yes,
pocket.
it is in the attunement.
Okay.
So, are you gonna put it on attune to it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attune to it. I think that's
Alright.
my last attunement slot, actually. Because
Yeah.
I got my coin, my tools, and then that, yeah.
So because that takes, or because you guys went on a path that was so winding and stuff, it did take y'all about 3-4 hours to make this journey through here. So did anyone have any questions for Casimir while you're on this journey?
Are you any good in a fight?
I handle my own pretty well.
How did you end up the leader of the Donnie if you don't like Strahd?
Yes, her speed is 45.
Okay.
Well, a little bit of connection, a little bit of silver tongue. Leader has to be able to talk to their people and tell them the things they want to hear. That seems to be all it takes to get their vote.
So what are you gonna do once they find out that you aren't on Strahd's side?
Well, I hope this final battle will be the true finale, but I will be dying on this battlefield if it's not. So I care not how they
Only
take the news.
is there a risk of the Vistani fighting against us?
Sorry? What do you mean?
Mm,
Oh,
Like,
like,
is
are
there
they
any
gonna
risk
be
of
part
them?
of it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, if they find out we're trying to kill Strahd, are they going to try and stop us?
There is a chance that Strahd will have them aid him, but Strahd's castle is already quite equipped with backup and reserves of all sorts.
Was there
Yeah.
no one in the Vistani that stood with, like, believed in your views, or
There
absolutely no
are
one?
a few of us that believe that Strahd's issue is one that should be contained.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let me bring y'all in. Focus ping. Close, close. Alright. Okay. I don't like that they do it like that, but okay. Let me show you this arrow because it'll help make sense. Alright, so that's these things over on the side are like what is actually on top. They just don't put it on top for clutter reasoning. But anyways, um, so you guys find oh no, what just happened? Oh, I refreshed my page. Isn't that great? Great news for me. Good. Let me reopen it. Oh, it's set to. There we go. So the road that was like the dirt pathway that you guys have been following turns into this gravel road that hugs Mount Gakkus, climbing to the great heights. The road starts. Okay, trails. Okay, that's not a. This isn't the looking up at it. Okay, we're gonna go to this one then. Okay. So you guys come to a area where you can see actual stone structures set up, unlike what you've seen anywhere before. Oh, look at this. On the left side, you can see a side view of what you're looking at.
Hmm.
So, right here is the side view of what you're looking at. The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, and behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. Bring you back over here. Back over here. So yeah, um, Casimir's going to stop seeing this in front of him and turn to y'all. So now we must pass by this setup here. We can imagine it's going to be full of surprises.
Okie doke.
Would you all like to take the lead or follow me? I've never passed through this myself. The guests will be just as wild as your own.
Are you a tank?
I'll walk with him.
So what was the question again? Just if we're gonna follow his leader for, if we're gonna like.
If we want to take the lead.
Okay.
In other words,
Right.
do you want me to just, as a DM, do you want me to just give you the answers and just tell you what to do, or do you want to figure that out yourself?
Hmm.
That's
So,
essentially.
I'm up to try and figure out.
yeah, I mean, let's give it a try. Yeah, think it
Give it a
out
shot.
a little bit.
Alright, well,
If it takes
before we
long, we'll
begin,
just-
would you guys like to take a 5? Because we started late, so if you guys want, we could just roll late, you know. It's up to y'all though. So if we roll late, we still have like another hour.
It's up to
Mm,
y'all. I just went to my break just now. Well, not break, but I just had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, so
yeah, man.
let's just take a 5 regardless. I'd say.
Okay.
Little breather. Before we get TPK'd.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Boom, the cliff collapses. We're all caved.
Yeah, rocks fall. You all die.
I don't have mold
Yeah.
stone, so we're stuck. Ooh, unless you throw me again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just check check a monk. That's all's most things.
I think I can also check a monk with my mind.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you took that new feat, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Because
I'm leaning like fully into the investigation role, so ready to look at everything.
Inquisitive guy you are.
I will warn you guys, I took my painkillers, and they do make me a little delirious. I'm gonna try keeping it under wraps.
Is that why you had no idea about the sun sword thing I put at you?
I was on a, that one I was on a phone call.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, he gave it to to Daphne, so you guys could just figure it out later. It does have the finesse property, so you guys can pick a person with Dex if you want.
But would it be more useful for it to be my Kensei weapon, or does it not matter?
You just need to make your Kensei weapon a longsword, and then you can use it.
I can change it still, or
I thought you could change your Kensei weapon every long rest, right?
I don't know.
Can't you like
It's not.
continue level? Can't you have like 3 Kensei weapons?
Yeah, I think it's more like that. I have a bunch of them.
I think with every one.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
I don't know.
Choose
I
two
don't really
types
know
of
that
weapons
supposed.
by your Kensei weapons, one melee, one ranged. These weapons, simple or martial, lacks. As long as they lack the heavy and special properties, longbow is valid choice. Get proficiency with the weapons. Weapons of the chosen types are monk weapons for that. Many of these traditions feature. When you reach 6th, 11th, and 17th level, you can choose another type of weapon. So yeah, you should have 3 now, and I think you only have 2 picked. Let me look.
I only
You
have
have
two
a
picks.
spear. That sucks
Uh,
blood.
Yeah, you have
right.
longbow
Holy
and
candles.
rapier. So you want to just add longsword on here and make it your problem?
Sure.
You don't have
Most
to.
you guys never use y'all's fists. It's mostly kicks from y'all.
You don't have to, but yeah, if you
Yeah.
make it if you make longsword your weapon, then yeah, you could be the one that uses the longsword.
Plus, Daphne, you can also two-hand it because you don't use a shield.
That
You
is
get to do
true.
Yeah.
1d10 now.
Yeah.
So it would do
Yeah, no.
1d10, and then if it's undead, it'd be 1d10 plus 1d8. Plus, it's a plus
Nice.
2, so it would be plus 6 damage on top of it all. And you have extra attack, so
All right.
definitely get its use out of you.
Sure then. I'll
You
do
don't
it.
sound like you don't want to be the hero.
Yeah,
Well,
she knows it's supposed to be Strahd,
She's
so
allergic to
Oh my
grandeur,
goodness.
she doesn't
so.
want to step on his toes.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I
If it
realize
was
I
Cotman, you
can't
would
use a
take it
sword.
gladly, but no. This is Rag.
Sorry,
Yeah.
shouldn't say can't. I shouldn't use a sword.
The final
You
fight
shouldn't.
is just gonna be all.
Why
It's
not?
just us gonna get knocked down, and Drag's gonna get the last hit. I foresee it.
Oh my goodness. I have some
I'm
mostly
gonna
utility
make sure the
spells.
last hit is the silliest attack y'all make.
I'm just gonna trap him in the water sphere and start shocking it with shocking grasp. That's the whole reason I took watery sphere.
It's a cool ability for Kensei Monk. Agile parry. Usually, there's like almost no incentive to use an unarmed strike as part of the attack action. That's nice. You get a plus 2 AC if you do. That's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically a lightsaber, so looks pretty cool.
Ooh,
Lots of hit.
get that.
You gonna attune to it? Or does it need to attune?
Hope
Almost
not.
everything needs an attunement, and yes, your long
Yeah.
the Sun Sword will need attunement. It's a literally
yeah.
legendary tier weapon, and y'all are like, oh,
I can't use it.
It's not a pole arm. Well, it was right. It should be one time, but it's not a pole arm, so it's like I'm not very good. No, I'm not. That's not my preferred weapon type.
I could use very simple weapons. That's it.
Hey man, it's a lightsaber. Anyone can use a lightsaber.
it's all bludgeoning
Um,
for the curist.
Sentient. Sounds what is a sentient? Get a good weapon with
Oh,
intelligence of 11.
technically, only the person that actually wields it will know the sentience aspect. So.
Gotcha.
See that, Daphne? You got a free buddy now too.
Ooh.
I mean, we don't know that. As players, we do, but as characters, no.
So it's 1d10 plus 1d8.
It does radiant damage, not slashing, so. And if you two-hand it, it's 1d10. Are you putting this info into your box right now? Because I'll put it in here for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to take away darts. Because
hmm
I'll just put darts down here. Darts
Oh my god, I
plus
thought you have
7,
darts.
d4 plus 4.
Why
Okay.
do I have darts?
Alright, so sun, sword. And that's going to be a plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. So plus 9 to hit. And then it'll do 1d8 slash 10 plus 6 damage. 8 for one-handed, 10 for two-handed. Save.
Okay.
Probably
Plus,
give Daphne the Earl of Sharpness for the final battle.
Turn it into a plus 11 to hit,
Plus 13. Yeah, plus 11.
plus 11
Yeah.
to hit, and then a plus 8 with all the damage. So, and if it's an undead target, then it'll do an extra d8 of damage on top of whatever is swung.
Hey, Daphne, you want the lucky stone too? The lucky cat stone we got?
Another attunement. Well, what are you replacing? Which item are you replacing with your attunement list?
probably the ring of protection.
All right, ring of protection. Are you putting that in the bag of holding?
Yeah, or whoever needs it.
Oh shit, I'll take it then.
There you go.
Alright, so give you the Sun Sword. That brings your AC back down to 16. Wait, actually, your AC is 10 plus Dex plus Wisdom. 4. No, your AC is 17
Nice.
because of your Dex increase. But your saving throws all go down 1 point.
Wonderful.
Because they
And
have
then
the
they go
boost.
back up 1 point. Oh wait, no, I thought you got the stone. I
Yeah,
lied.
she's already
Sorry.
full on attunements.
Yeah, she'd have to attune to it. Who's taking the Ring of Protection?
Alistair.
Callister.
Mm.
Alright. We'll say you guys did all this on your way. Oh, you have 3 things as well. What are you trading out?
What do I have attuned?
Glimmering Moonbow, Dragon Belt +1, and a Cloak of Protection.
Oh, I don't have the Dragon Belt.
The +1? You don't have the Dragon Belt?
Yeah, no. I gave that to Daphne, and then I never actually attuned to the Dragon Belts.
No, you gave Daphne the +2 because that's what you found,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then she gave you
Yeah.
the +1. Did you
Yeah,
not?
no, I never actually attuned to that.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna put that under your not attuned list. Boom. Alright, and then we'll add the Ring of Protection for Callister here. And that boosts Callister up to 20 for the AC, 5 for Strength, saving throw, 10 for Dex, 4 for Con, 3 for Intelligence, 5 for Wisdom, and 3 for Charisma. Man's not failing a saving throw in his life.
Wait, what are my saving throws? Did that boost things other than my AC?
Yeah, it boosts your saving throw by 1 as well, which makes it
Oh.
5, 10, 4, 3, 5, and 3.
Oh my god, I've got this all wrong on my sheet. No.
What?
Um,
The reason I keep my...
Annabelle, you want this cool rock?
okay,
Or
give me 1 second.
He looks like a cat.
oh yes.
Sweet. You can attune to it. It'll give you bonuses.
Yeah, if you want to.
It's up to you. Since I don't know how many attunements you got.
There you go,
I
Callister.
have. I'll do it.
Sorry.
And
Going in order from strength, dexterity, constitution, etc. What were my saving throws again?
I'm sending updated character sheets to those who may need them. Callister, 5, 10, 4, 3, 5, and 3.
Oh, early.
Oh, that looks like a cow.
So my dex saving throw is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, I've had it at 7 this whole time.
Well, 5 plus 3 is 8, and that's base. And then you got 2 protection items, so. Alright. There you go.
If you'd like to send me an updated sheet, I'll take it too.
Good news. I already
Oh,
did
thank you. There you go.
it. Alright.
Learning.
With that settled, Daphne, you have the sun sword. So, with that settled, if you guys are ready, we can get back to it. And yeah, so you guys have the scene in front of you. You got the gate with the portcullis that's closed, and the green flame wall behind it.
We get past that. I mean, no way around it. It's really high up.
So,
Or
the question is if we let
get a
him
perspective
go
of it.
first, or
We give it a shot ourselves.
Does the gate? Can I just open the gate, or is there some like? Is it locked in any way, shape?
You haven't walked up to it yet, so who knows?
Yeah, so
Um,
that's first step
cool.
1. Walk up to the gate.
Ah, I gotta zoom in. Oh, God, I can't grab myself. The name's in the way. There we go.
Oh,
Right behind you. Looking at stuff.
I'm like waiting for something to happen.
Alright, so Daphne, as you begin to approach, you hear the sound of metal scraping on metal as the portcullis begins to raise and open. There's still the green flame wall past it.
Well, we have had a problem where we got cut off from each other, so
Fun fact, live time is going to be on in this section.
Hmm.
there you go.
That's
Can
always a
I
good omen.
get one of my prepared arrows and put it into the fire?
You have to get closer. The fire is the side. The portcullis is currently open.
Oh, I had a lock sign on it, so I was confused for a second.
It just opened itself, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are
Either
we
somebody's
going
watching
there?
us, or it's magic.
Put to the side.
You know what? Worst case scenario, I can just run until you guys find a way to help me out. So I'll just take the risk here.
Ooh, wait. I have an idea.
Alright. You step inside, nothing happens. As you get closer to the flame, you feel the heat.
Okay, so it's not an illusion. Gotcha. Step back.
How tall are the walls?
The walls, let's see, did they give me an actual... the gatehouse is 30 feet high. The adjoining walls are 20 feet high and lined with stone spikes.
Oh. Okay.
Anyone
Well,
got a spell that could
need to
possibly do
throw
something to these flames?
Those spikes don't really look very menacing.
You
Probably like
mean
this.
to try and get rid of the flames?
Yeah.
Hey, what happens when I try to throw some snow at the flames?
Melts immediately.
Oh.
I
Well,
could
I
try
tried.
watery sphere, but that's kind of big, and we can't really pass through it. It restrains you when you enter it, if you fail.
As you guys continue to stand there and discuss, suddenly you hear metal scraping and the portcullis drops and closes.
Ah,
Yeah.
fun. Knew it.
Yep.
Mm.
Well,
Well, I could try and burn the gate with a little bit of acid. I doubt it'll do anything.
Hmm.
Actually, I just realized we probably could have had like MPS probably throw me and Daphne over the gate, over the flames as well.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
And there's probably like a mechanism that can turn them off, turn the fire off.
Maybe.
Calistar, as you
Mm.
look, you notice there are no doors on either side.
Damn.
Caster, look up.
What? Look
Just
up.
look up, just in case. I want to see. Just tell me if you see like a hole in the ceiling.
I will look up and see if I can see a hole in the ceiling.
There's not. It's a
Okay.
closed-in area.
Just checking if it was like one of those battlements where you're gonna get peppered by arrows.
No. Remember,
How
if you go to
high
the,
up?
if you look over here on the right, this is what the top view actually looks like.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
How high up are the flames?
Covers bottom top.
Dang.
Hmm.
There's a full flame wall. Green flame.
All right. All right. Daphne,
there
let
a
me
way,
just throw you
like-
over.
Do you guys have any way of seeing like what's the other side of this?
I say have MPS throw Daphne over. Slow fall will stop any fall damage, and she can inspect to see if there's any mechanism.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. I throw Daphne as hard as I can over the wall.
All right.
With a
Keep
fast
going.
fall special.
All right. Yeah. Do an athletics check.
I'm just gonna say, my investigation's just, you know,
Better than nothing.
fair enough. It's not
12.
nothing.
12. Okay. Yeah. With Daphne, I'd say that you're able to throw her all the way. You want to take her to the other side, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yep. Then yeah, the throw is good, and Daphne, your slow fall should pretty much eat all the damage because it's what, 40. Hold on.
Yeah, 40 damage.
5 times your level.
Yeah, I think it's 5 times the level. I was about to double check that. Slow fall. Yeah, 5 times monk level. 8, so 40 damage. Yeah, 46. Ain't even gonna touch that. So yeah, you take like no damage and you land just fine. And as you land, the heat from the flame wall is still very prevalent, but you guys hear the sound of cracks as the two demonic vulture statues seem to start moving.
Oh, dang it.
They both are
Wow.
facing Daphne and let out a screech before flying down.
Oh boy.
How high? Oh, you said it was 20 feet, right?
The
20.
the lowered spike wall section, like these very end parts, are 20 feet. All this center stuff is 30 feet high.
I'm gonna ask Impius, can you toss me?
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I could try to run.
Can I
Not too
see them
slow.
through the flame wall right now?
No, you can't see through the flame wall.
Ah.
That's the point.
Impious.
Yeah.
I think I can get you over the wall, but I can't help you from getting damaged.
Oh. I
I,
think I can
I don't
probably
know.
grab.
And throw him.
I think I can grab the wall, pull myself up there.
I don't know if you could toss him, Annabelle. I don't think so.
I can push one creature 30 feet.
Not
Can I
in
push
the,
him?
not in the air, and he weighs 800 pounds.
Dang it.
But you weigh 800 pounds?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a big boy.
That's what?
You
Gosh,
say
I don't
in
know
surprise
pounds.
as you look over and realize it's an 8 foot tall, pure scales, hulking beast of a creature. Oh, that checks out. Well, look at the situation you put yourself in.
Me?
Roll
They were
initiative.
very happy to throw a monk.
You're just so throwable, man.
Oh, thanks. feel very throwable right now.
Oh yeah, and roll for Brock. 1d20. Brock. 1d12. Alright, I don't think there's any duplicates. Oh, there is. Callister, you definitely got him beat. Alright. Alright, as everything begins, Casimir is just going to say, why not just dispel the wall?
Yeah.
And then we get to go into combat, which we start with Zrag here. So Zrag, you're up.
Okay. I'll go ahead and use my last, what's it called, to use my Dispel Magic. That's my last Arcana
All right,
for
and
today.
yeah, or until a rest and a good flip. As you do dispel magic, let's see. Do you roll or do I roll?
It depends on the spell. If it's higher than the spell slot drag uses, it
Oh.
auto succeeds.
All
If
right,
not,
then
he has to roll.
there is a
Level 3.
roll needed. So
Gotcha.
the DC make an ability check using the spell casting ability. So your intelligence. So this is a
Okay.
+5 for you.
Gotcha. 23.
All right, you did succeed, and the green flame completely drops. The portcullis stays closed. In Callister, you can now see that the two vulture demon creatures are on the ground on either side facing Daphne.
Surely I would have heard them like land or something, right?
Oh, yeah. Now you can
Or
see them,
move.
though. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no more fire.
Alright, anything else for Zrag?
Mm, that's all I got. Yeah, I don't really have much I can do with my bonus action.
Alright, then Daphne, you are up.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna.
You good?
Yeah, I was gonna move, but the gate is open now and they can see, so I'll stay here and find my dice and go for my first attack. 17?
17. Let me see. That does hit. Yes.
Sweet. 7.
This is with your. Excuse me. This is with your
Hmm?
sun sword, right? Oh my gosh. Sorry. No.
Would you say that I already attuned to it?
Yeah, I
Because
said you guys
then,
did that on the way here.
right. Well, the 17 already hit, so that's
Yeah.
fine. And
So.
then
So it should be a 1d10 plus 6.
Nice.
Wait.
13.
Okay. 13 damage. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll go again.
Go for it.
I'll do my
Remember, it's
best.
a +9 to hit.
You got it. 22.
22 hits.
Sweet. 10.
10 damage. Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, I guess I'll give it. I guess I'll kick it now that.
Hmm?
14.
14 does not hit.
Then that's good.
Alright. Callister, you are up.
What's the scaling of this? Is this like how many feet is it per square?
I believe it's set up properly, so yeah, it's like 5 feet a square, or 10 feet if you're talking about the bigger square.
As well as move up. I mean, I've got like 50 feet of movement in my first turn, so that should be more than enough. I'm gonna stand here, and I'm gonna use sharpshooter, Kensei shot, and shoot my longbow at the far one.
Okay, I believe that would be a disadvantage still.
Yeah, no, I'll take that. Okay, so that's a 17 lowest roll,
17.
and then the other one was a nat 20. So,
Well, the 17 hits.
I'm gonna forget this. The 1d8 plus 1d6 and 16, 19. So that's and 16. Oh, that's it. 29 damage.
20. Oh yeah, because you get the plus 10. All right. That was a D8 plus a D6 plus 6 plus 10, right?
Plus 3 for Kensei shot.
Plus 3. All right. Very nice shots.
Um,
Yeah, you. I imagine you hit this little guy right in his chest.
and I'll do that again. Same guy.
Fair enough. Disadvantage again.
Okay, so that second lowest roll was a 14.
14 is a miss.
Okay. Then I will use. Actually, I'm gonna take a step back, provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh yes, you will. Yeah. All right. Well then, this one will make a talon attack using its talons to try and hit you. Does a 18? I don't think it does.
It does not.
All right. Okay. If that's it.
Sorry, I stepped back so I could use Dread Ambush with no disadvantage.
Okay. Same guy or
Yeah, same guy.
go for it.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Oh no.
2d8 plus 1d6 plus 6. Can't be bad.
That's 9, 13, 19, 21, 31 damage.
30. Wow. Where's the 2d8 plus d6 plus 6? Where'd you get 30? How'd you get that high?
Sharpshooter?
Oh, does that still apply? I thought it's not just for one shot.
Is that for? Isn't
I
that
thought it was.
for?
I thought it was just the one shot you call it for. Sharpshooter. Hold on, I'll double check.
Or you make an attack with a ranged weapon you're proficient with, you can just take a -5 penalty attack. If that attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's
Oh, you can
damage.
just do that every time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well then. All right. You said 38. 38. Right?
I can't remember what I said anymore.
It was either 31 or 38. I don't recall which one it was.
I think, yeah, 31, I think is what I said. I don't think
31.
I can even do 40 damage.
That's why I was like 38. No, okay. Still, alright. Still very nice shot. You would actually see some blood splatter out as your arrow makes contact with
Oh.
it for a third time. Or a second time. Alright. If that's it for you. Casimir is just going to take a couple steps forward and just kind of watch. Impius, you're up.
Okay, how's real? Useful like Casimir. Useless now is. I'm gonna try to walk up, I guess, and try to pry the gate up and open. Like squeeze in here, right, for a second.
Okay. Do an athletics check.
3.
23. You pull as hard as you can, but it does not budge.
Aww. Sad.
That is your bonus action, though. Anything else you want to do?
In that case, so this upper part is 20 feet up, right?
Over here on the very end, where the spikes are.
Very end. So, right here. Yeah, I want to jump up and try to climb up and over and around the spikes.
How much movement do you have? Are you dashing?
Well, I started here,
Mm-hmm.
then I went here, here,
10, 20.
here.
I guess
See
that's.
my arrow?
I don't see your arrow now.
Maybe I can.
But I'm seeing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's here. I have 40 feet of movement at minimum. I don't know if Drag did the same boots as usual. But I have
Right.
50.
And you want to climb up the wall, right?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so that you'll need a dash action to do that because it's 20 foot high there, so.
Okay. In that case, then I will dash.
Alright. Do an athletics check to try and claw up the wall.
I don't know if it means anything, but I technically, is that because of my strength and my height, I can climb that. Hold on. Calling him.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to kind of fast forward and say that with a 10, you were able to just barely get to the very top. And you'll have to go down the other time next turn. Brings us to Brock, who is going to, well, he can't reach it with an arrow. I'm just gonna have Brock chill as well. Annabelle, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I can see through the bars this side and see what's going on.
Yeah,
Misty step.
fair enough. Better than saying he's chill, I'm gonna say Brock's gonna hold his weapon at the ready if he can see a target. Alright, you're gonna Misty step forward, I'm presuming?
Yeah, Misty step over here.
Nice. Alright, there's your bonus action. Poof, you're there. And then, anything else?
Hit up.
Are you gonna try and hit it? Okay, go for it.
17 plus 7?
17 plus, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and do damage. This is with your Morning Star or the Battle Axe?
Morningstar.
Alright. 1d8 plus 4.
10.
10 damage. Alright, yeah, you get a nice squelching pierce as you smack this thing with the Morning Star. Go ahead.
How many attacks do I have? 2?
2, yeah.
Oh, Nope.
Ooh, I need a d6 for your consequence for that nat 1.
2.
2. So you get a little anxious, you get a nice solid hit on the rock, and then your backswing goes a little too far, and you actually hit the hilt of the sun sword out of Daphne's hand and onto the ground. The face of Casimir is just upset as this is your
Payback.
first
It's
use.
okay.
And Daphne, you would have felt a very fearful feeling just come over you as this was happening, but would have quickly dissipated after it fell out of your hands.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Daphne. So sorry.
It's payback. It's okay. You weren't there for it, but I did it to you.
First things is this guy's gonna let off a screech. I need everyone within 20 feet of him, which I believe is you, Callister, Zrag. So Zrag, Annabelle, Daphne, and Callister all have to make a save. The save is Constitution.
Gotcha.
21.
All right.
Sorry.
15.
17.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
6.
missing? 6 for Callister.
Yeah, huh?
Callister, you find yourself. Where's it? Where's the? Where's the? Oh, there it is. Stunned, and you'll be stunned until the end of of this creature's next turn. And with its second attack, it's going to use its talons on Annabelle. Annabelle does a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That will be 13 damage. As a claw gets past your armor and hits you. And guess what? This thing's gonna screech as well.
Yay.
That hits Rag, Annabelle, Daphne. Don't worry about it, Callister. And Impius.
15.
Nat 20 from Annabelle. She's not getting stunned. 15 from Daphne, you said? 24 from him. And Zrag, how'd you do?
Got a 16.
Alright, you all saved. Way to go. Talon attack for Daphne. That is a 25 as well.
Okay.
That's gonna be 10 damage total.
Got it.
A nice claw mark on your chest for future tavern tales. Zrag, you're up.
Gotcha. He said, "Oh, I got this gate in my way."
And the way that the building is, you can't really get a good hit. They'd have 3/4 cover if you try to hit them from there.
Yeah, this portobulus would be in my way.
That
I
and
still
the
got. I still.
lip of the stone at the end there.
20, 30. There we go. Perfect. I'm going ahead and use my one Misty Step for today and
Okay.
teleport behind everybody.
Alrighty.
So we're showing up out of nowhere.
What?
Daphne got thrown. Everyone else is just teleporting.
Like, what the hell? I can do that too. That's the worst part. I completely forgot.
Oh, you get. Oh, you didn't.
Jesus.
You can't tell. Well, you can do the same thing, but you can only do it to a place you can see. Remember? So you wouldn't be able to get to the fire.
I can. Sorry.
Yeah. It's just that's what I was thinking. I can't go past the fire because I can't see what's on the other side. Okay. That's my spell. Do I have any bonus action spells? Less a bonus action. Oh, it's an action. I got nothing else. Just getting over here.
All right
Not
then,
a lot of my stuff is bonus action wise.
Daphne, you are up then.
Cool. Do I have to step forward to get
No, you.
my sword or?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
about right here. So.
So I'll step forward.
You can grab the sword.
Probably step back still.
Alright, this is not flanking. He is up on top of the wall.
No, I know.
Okay.
But because it's large, if he ends up like here, does it still count as flanking, or
You'll have to go down.
what would I have to do? Then I'll.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, because I would follow my corner rule. I give the whole corner, so if you're on the corner. So if he was like right there, but we'll judge that whenever he's there. So.
Yeah, when it's there. What is that? Sorry, I'm 15. I don't think that
15 hits, yeah.
Oh. $16. Sweet.
16 damage.
Damage.
Nice. 16 is good. Solid slash leaves this burn mark across the rock. You can go ahead with the next attack.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
12 for the damage, and then that's a 15 again.
For
that
what?
one's
Kicking?
For kicking.
Okay,
So
the 15 does hit.
Yeah,
1d6 now. 1d7.
7.
Alright, 7 damage.
1d6, yeah.
Alright, anything else?
I think that's what I got.
Alright. Callister, you are considered incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Anything you want to do?
Do I make any saves for this, or is it like until their turn?
Until the end of the creature's turn.
Okay. Then I just sit there doing nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Casimir is going to lay a hand on Brock, and then you guys are going to see them literally fly up into the sky and start flying over, landing on the top for a moment. Oh, well, he's still right there. And Casimir will just be looking down at the fight now. Impious, you're up.
Wait, so you said Casimir did what now?
He cast Fly on himself, and he upcasted it to include Brock, and brought them to the roof up here.
Wowza. Okay. I'm gonna start sliding away from Master.
You have to get off the wall. You're on top of the wall.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a jumping slash attack. Hang on.
Alright, coming down like a true barbarian, jumping off the wall. Go ahead. Yeah. Roll the hit. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and do your hit.
Oop.
Do you get if you don't have what do you have advantage for?
I'm always reckless. I'm pretty much always reckless attacking if I'm doing rope and master.
Reckless attack, that's right. The whole bit. Well then you get your nat 20. So let's see, that's 23 plus 4. And then we gotta add your modifier one more time. So 27. Why is it? Does it have a plus 5 to the modifier?
Yes.
No, I see plus 4.
Plus 4, and then I buff into plus 1. Oh, it's that one, isn't it?
Oh, did they separate it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can never read it right.
Well, the plus 11, 10 is from the great weapon, and 1 is from my weapon being plus 1. Does that 1 also get multiplied? That plus 1 weapon aspect of it, or is it just my strength?
Yeah, the whole modifier. So it should be double dice, double modifier. So it should be 27 plus another 5. So really 32 damage.
Nice. All right.
So you jump off that wall and you take your glaive and you put it into the back of this rock, and you use it to slow your descent, leaving a big old gash in its back and not taking fall damage.
Yay. Attack again.
21 to do 22 damage, and you take the moment to realign your next attack, and you cut it down. The rock
Yay.
falls.
I'm gonna go up to here now. And start and do my last attack. So I got a crit. Can do another attack. The glaive.
21 hits.
And I'm gonna
Right.
reroll that damage because I not one it.
19.
Yeah, not 1 to a 4.
Alright. Yeah, and then you run forward and you get a nice gash into the other Vrock. Vrock
Well,
here
the-
is gonna take a step forward. And let's see, he has 2 attacks. 2d20. So from up top, he's going to ready his longbow and get a nat 20, meaning he's gonna do 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 12 for 34, where his first shot is a headshot, making the other rock fall still and lifeless. Then him and Casimir will continue to use the fly ability to lower themselves down over here. And then he's going to drop the fly spell. And at this time, Callister, you are no longer stunned.
Well, I guess we
Couldn't
can
have flown
start
over earlier.
leading away.
Perhaps there was more than a silver tongue that led me to be the leader.
Mhm.
How you guys feeling? Need some healing? Oh, I rhymed.
I think you should probably save it. I think I'm the only one that got hit.
Once we cross the bridge ahead, we'll be on track to get to the temple. But I will let you all lead until we have passed this area. I do like to observe the abilities of those that are, well, the front of our fight. And I'll look over at
Yeah.
Daphne. Perhaps a stronger grip would be useful.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Jeez, what a dick.
no pressure. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah, someone came in my room for a second. What did he say? Okay.
He told Daphne to have a stronger grip.
Just some constructive criticism. That's all.
Very good.
Daphne,
Going forward.
as you're holding that sword, you are getting a mix of feelings that don't seem to be your own. It's a mixture of like fear and restlessness and unease.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know how she would feel right now in general.
Well, this isn't
So
for you. That's not your feelings.
exactly. So I don't think I think she's.
As you
Right.
guys look to your right, you see a cold hearth that stands across. Oh, well, that's inside. Annabelle, are you looking inside? Or are y'all just passing by this building? It don't matter either way.
I'm gonna check it out. Definitely curious.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
As you walk inside, you notice a cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. There are 3 windows that look out over the foggy sea below. The stairs climb about 20 feet up.
Would I notice those statues on top? The knight armor type statues?
Yeah, they were the, hold on. Where's the part? On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. I also said that you have the side view on the left there. So as you guys were walking up, this is what you saw. So you guys saw it coming up, the two rocks that were here, and then now those statues that were here.
Well, since the gargoyles came to life, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at these statues.
Well, hmm.
Um,
So first it was scarecrows, and now it's all statues.
I mean, they literally just came to life and attacked us.
okay, yeah, roll the hit.
I won't be using sharpshooter, so that is an 18.
All right, you did hit it, and it seems to have knocked one of the arms off of one of the statue. The arm, you can hear the arm clatter onto the rooftop behind it.
I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay, same statue.
Same statue.
Okay.
You just go up there.
15.
Yeah, I think a 15 would have hit it. And yeah, you I guess you would have. What were you aiming for?
Leg.
All right. Yeah, it would definitely hit the leg, and I would say that the boot would have fallen off and clattered into the rooftop behind it.
Would that make it lose its balancing structure and fall over at all?
It did not.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, Annabelle, you're welcome to go up there, but I'm still very suspicious. You going up there?
Hmm.
Right behind you.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out this hearth.
Be closer.
It goes up here, right here, guys. So if you go up the stairs, come over here.
Oops. There we go.
Okay. The upper level of this tower is like an ice box with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head, and the wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
Oh, wolf's head in the chimney.
On it, like a mantle.
Ah, lame. Yeah, it could have been so cool.
Could have been. Anyway, you're gonna go up and open the hatch.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you get to the rooftop and you look around, you see 10-foot tall gold-plated statues standing atop the battlements facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Hmm. Well, we're good to go back.
Yeah.
If they're not doing anything.
Just as you start to leave, you hear the sound of the snow swirling as the wind picks up and howls. A ominous air was there before the door closes as you climb back down.
Well,
Oh man.
Daphne already feels weird, so she probably didn't notice. Everyone else. Hey,
I
Zora, I got a
noticed.
question for you.
Oh, yeah, sure. What's up?
When you were feeling unnatural,
I mean, like when I was thinking
did it,
everything isn't real, which I'm still a
yeah,
little iffy some days, but yeah, I'm good.
did it feel like you were having those thoughts? Or,
Uh, yeah, I wasn't. It was just like everything was like a dream. it didn't feel like anything was real to me. Like,
Not like you were
look at that.
watching.
Yeah, like let's say there was a fire in that that fireplace right there, and I would like looking at that. I would probably try and reach out and touch it, or just feel the heat from it, just to tell if it was real. Why do you ask?
I feel weird and I can't place it, I guess. But
Like
if
weirder than usual.
You said something
exactly,
about like not feeling stuff that's not you.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've never felt anything like that before. Like,
I mean,
I mean, I had a little connection with Rocky, but when he dies, that kind of gets severed. That's about it. Oh, when Rocky the fourth or fifth dies. But yes.
oh, okay.
When did these feelings start taking place?
Ah, good point. Think right before we started that fight,
I mean, it's your
I
first time
felt
using that
fear that
fancy
wasn't.
sword right there. Unless you
Yeah,
have some like unknown fear of gargoyles.
As he calls it, a fancy sword, you'll feel a emotion of pride, Daphne. Again, not your own.
hmm, I think you might be onto something. I think you
What?
just complimented the sword.
You want me to talk good about? I mean, it's a great sword. Look at it. It's got amazing craftsmanship to it. It's a shame for whatever happened to its blade. I'm sure it was even more amazing in its prime.
I think you're making it
It
very happy
it was
Are you trying to
because
say
it.
the sword has its own mind?
it was starting to feel happy, and then that last statement, it got you felt a little bit of fear coming back.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Was it a backhanded compliment?
well, I think it's scared of something, but I don't know what at all. But I do feel like maybe it's the sword that I'm feeling.
Okay.
Guess we'll keep going. Maybe we can ask him about the sword if he knows anything about it other than.
You can share your. The sword has feelings, and he shares it with you when it feels. Well, depending on the situation. That's interesting.
Mhm.
We
Well,
can ask Casimir about it if he knew about the sword having feelings.
do I get anything from the sword with telling Casimir anything, or does it not
Um,
feel?
I mean, it's I don't know what type of feeling you would get about asking a question, but I think it would just be holding its mixture field of pride and fear right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can ask him, and just go back downstairs here.
I mean, I did work in a smithy before, at least with the dwarves for some time. It's an amazing sword. I really wait, or be amazing to craft something like that. But my preference is boots.
Gotta love the boots.
Okay.
Oh,
I can make simple stuff. Nothing that amazing, that's for sure.
boots are cool. Don't know many shoemakers.
All right. Yeah. You guys get down. These two have just been chilling. NPS, Callister, did you two want to do or say anything while you were waiting on them?
I was just chilling with MPS.
Chilling.
I want to check out this hearth.
Okay. Will you just want to like look inside it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Um, it's got a little bit of ashes from last time it was used, but definitely looks like it's been years, if not decades, since the last time it was used.
That's sad. I want to see if there's any firewood around.
No, there's not.
Arrgh. place sucks. Well, I think I'm ready to go. Unless there's something else on this bottom floor not seeing on the map. That's worth checking out.
And it's blank otherwise.
Alright, I'm ready to leave.
As he comes out, I'm gonna ask Daphne, had you tried talking to the sword?
I mean, no, but
I mean, it
kind of just
obviously.
realized it was the sword.
Hmm.
Didn't really know what to tell a sword.
I don't know. It'd start with introductions. Hi, my name is.
Yeah, talk to my glaive. Be nice.
Does your glaive make you feel things? Actually,
Lots of
I don't.
things.
I mean, his glaive does
it
keep
makes
itself
you
clean, which is kind of
regret.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool, actually. That's really cool. Well, I guess Daphne will like look at the sword, skeptical, even though it's very clearly doing something, and she'll say like, "Hi, I'm Daphne," and she still doesn't really believe it, and she thinks she's not sure.
You just feel a bit of calm and I'd say understanding.
Hmm.
Maybe ask it
Oh.
about Strahd. See how he feels about him. It feels about him.
How do you feel about Strahd?
You're
Do you know
gonna
Strahd?
feel so much fury coming from that
Oh,
sword.
I. It's angry,
Just pure scorn.
extremely angry.
Nice. Just what we need.
Yeah, guess we did find a like-minded being. Can I
Ally.
call you Sunny? Ally. There you go. I'm gonna call you Sunny for now on, if that's okay with you.
I'd say you'd feel happiness come from it.
Okay, good. Don't need it to be angry anymore. For
Sunny the
now, we
Sun
don't have
Sword.
to fight Strahd. Exactly. We don't have to fight Strahd now. We'll get there. And I guess we'll revenge you. The sword, Sunny.
Casimir's gonna walk up while you're talking to the blade. So you finally figured out that it has a mind of its own, huh? Well, that sword is one of a pair. There was the Sun Sword, and then there was the Crystal Blade. Its brother, the Crystal, was destroyed by Strahd. As the story's being told, you'll feel anger well up from the sword. Well, that sword is special crafted to be able to handle Strahd. I believe the blade's at a point where it wants revenge for, well, its lost brother.
Why
But,
wouldn't you have told us this?
well, who am I to take away the sword's first impression opportunity?
Ah,
A unique experience
okay.
is one felt, not one told. But I think we've spent enough time standing around this cold mountain. Shall we press on?
Yeah.
Onward.
Yeah.
Alright. So the path
We're
curves
still in
for a
live
little bit.
time.
Sorry?
Are we still in live time?
No, that was for the
Okay.
Porticola situation.
No matter what I do.
You guys can move a little faster if you want. Preferably on the road,
Nope.
not down the mountain.
Oh no.
Alright, alright. So the snowy pass comes to a gorge spanning by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone archway. Atop each one are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, that appear to be charging toward one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through this gorge, making it narrow and kind of blasting toward you all. As you look over the open way, you see a man sitting atop a black horse. He seems to be looking out at the water as it continues to go southward. Oh, look, the river goes southward. It's southward for the river. We got an answer here.
Perfect.
Yeah, he seems to be looking south as the way that the river flows. It is a familiar face.
Should we just try and kill him?
I don't think it's gonna work.
We might.
You're not wrong. It might not work, but I feel like we can deal some damage to him now. We're an actual threat to him now.
Are we?
I don't want to let him know that we have stuff.
Yeah, maybe keep all that on the down low.
I mean, hide the sun sword, but
Or maybe, Drag, if you build it, he might see you and just flee in terror. He may
Oh my
surrender.
god. I'm gonna look around, see. Is there any other way? Like, do I see any paths leading downhill
No,
other
I'll
than
go
a
ahead and tell
40-foot
you.
drop?
I'll go ahead and tell you that when you look down, each of these little ridges is actually supposed to be 100-foot drop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Pleasant.
And so this river is 500 feet below the stone bridge. It's very apparent that this is the reason Casimir said we need to go up this side of the mountain, because when you look across the water, you see the same 500 steep, but it's literally like almost vertical.
Yeah, it's like impossible to climb.
Here, actually, I'll just show you all this so you can see. Token. So up here, you can see the
Oh.
the heights. So each ridge is supposed to be 100 feet, making this bridge a 100-foot drop.
Hmm.
And then I don't know why they
does
hide.
everyone want to play this?
I don't know why they hide these arrows, but the arrows point to what the actual roof of these archways is supposed to look like.
Yeah. Not really sneaking past him. He's kind of on the bridge. Guess maybe you got any ideas?
I mean, is talking to him like? Oh, should we hide Casimir?
This is the only way through.
I always feel like he's always just being thematic, and he's like looking at us out of the corner of his eye.
He's like dramatic.
He's a theater kid that grew up to be a vampire.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. I mean, yeah.
Biggest dreams too.
He has a certain flair about him.
Flair.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Impious. If you want me to talk to him, you have to stand right behind me. All right.
All right. If he tells me,
And
like,
if I'm gonna get bit, you jump in front.
Building,
I don't want to be a vampire.
Well, he might tell me to throw you off the ledge, and I might have to do it. Because
Okay.
Definitely hide the sun sword.
Oh. It's hidden.
Okay.
Are we gonna send Strahd to do this?
As you
I'm
guys,
gonna ready right longbow.
as you guys get closer, and you can see the bridge better, the low walls of the enclose this stone bridge seem to have fallen away a little bit in a couple places, but the bridge appears fully intact. And yeah, you see a black cloaked rider on a charcoal colored horse that seems to be peering out at the river.
Yep. Only one way forward.
Drag real quick. If you want me to shoot my arrow because I can't hear, put your hand up in the air and squeeze your fist.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll be our signal.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he like immortal or whatever until we like destroy his thing?
I don't know. I mean, we got to cross this bridge. So, Daphne, keep your hand on the hilt. I
Mhm.
want to know what the sword feels when we talk to him.
Okay.
As you approach this figure, you do feel anger from the sword.
I'm not
So,
gonna say anything yet.
small Barovia, isn't it?
He doesn't seem to acknowledge you.
Doesn't like humor.
I think he likes his own jokes.
I would say with your new feet, you would notice that he's not moving at all.
The heck?
Neither is
I'm
the
gonna step.
horse.
I'm gonna step closer. Like,
Still no movement from the horse or him.
but I'll go ahead and try and touch it.
As soon as you touch it, the entirety of the horse and him just dramatically falls to this big pile of ash that blows away in the wind.
Oh,
That's nice.
what the heck was that?
I told you you're the chosen ones, right? You didn't even have to use the sword. You already killed. Oh, jeez. This is why we listen to Impious. Alright. Well, that was easy.
Well, I'll go ahead
Okay.
and raise my hand and just wave forward. Come on. I'll close my fist too. Shoot an arrow. Why not?
I'll shoot the arrow.
You got infinite arrows.
Yeah, you do. That's funny.
Try and avoid these holes.
Oh yeah, that is a 500-foot drop. That'll.
Yeah, I do
Yes.
not want to fall here, and I don't have my Misty Step.
500-foot fall to the Luna River.
Yay.
One of the statues atop the arch on this eastern side seems to have crumbled, leaving only the hindquarters of the horse intact. But yet the mountain pass continues beyond.
Onwards.
Places.
Onward.
Yep.
Alright. With that. I think I
Might as well
need...
just get her up at the end of the path.
Yes, please. Okay. Copy. Alright. And you guys are going to follow the path a little bit further until you reach the entrance right here. As he guides you there. Taking you, left at this fork. And let me bring you all to the entrance of the temple. Is this the right size? Yes. You guys did, in fact, need to be the size. So, as you guys all get here, Casimir is going to stand in front and just say, "Alright, well, you've made it here. Just remember, whenever when you're done with this place, make sure you bring yourselves to the village of Barovia. From there, we will talk battle strategy and decide on how we will move forward in our fight against Strahd. The end is nigh. Y'all ready for it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Gather what you
Uh,
can from this temple. Even if it's not for you, perhaps someone in town can use it."
Okay.
Before you leave, I'm gonna toss him onto the wooden stakes out of my pack. In case you run into any vampires.
I'll pick it up. Excellent. His spawn have actually been picking up. Don't be surprised if you come across a handful of them on your way back.
Do you think that there could be more people that can make more stakes in Barovia.
Well, we do have people in Valaki working on them as well, but I will have those in Barovia. Some people aren't going to be useful for the fights, and so we use them for supplements and supports. So, but I will be heading out. I'll go to there to Barovia's now, and I will have them ready. The people of Valaki know where to meet and what day to meet on. We have about a week, so don't take too long.
Copy. Got a week.
Hmm.
See you in Barovia, boys and girls. He'll say as he best,
That's good.
and he'll make his way out. Let me give you guys the description before. Well, I'm gonna have to give you the description when we get back. So, we're gonna cut it here, and then I'll give you guys the description and get us going for the temple here. So, good sesh.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and